p.m., 6 p.m. By the way, John, Aiden, Taylor, Daniel, Old Man Dave, Emma Lee, Maddie, Jace. There's 2 Jaces, by the way. One spells with an S, one spells with a C. Dylan, Liberty, Madison, KK, Harley, Brandon. You have a wonderful staff. And I was talking to Liberty a little bit yesterday, and I was like, what do you like about working here? She's like, you know what? The people. It's just like we have great bosses, we have great coworkers, and she was just like, it was all about the people, and I was like, not the tan? And she's like, no, it's all about the people. So obviously you've done a really good job in the short time that you've been there, and made it a great work environment for everybody. But let's just before we get into the some of the fun stuff that the requests that the employees have that maybe you were aware of and not aware of. Let's get into kind of my performance yesterday. First of all, was I punctual, on time?
Well, you were there about 30 seconds to spare. I think you rolled in at 10:59 and 37 seconds, so you were cutting it close.
Well, now,
yes,
I don't know if you saw, I was there 15 minutes early, but there was a line out front, and I just didn't want to stand in line. I didn't know I could come to the front of the line.
Yep, employees got to come to the front.
All right, do I work well with others?
You scared a few people, but yes, I think when they warmed up to you.
Well, I don't think I scared the employees. I think I scared the consumers coming in.
I think you scared everyone.
I have that ability. I've known that my whole life. I do. I can scare people. Did I engage with the customers?
Yes, you did.
And so if you had to kind of say, grade me on that, what would you give me?
Well, except for the one woman that was almost jumped back.
Yeah, she was.
With her. She wasn't ready for a greeting. You just gave her a
I said was, "Welcome to the St. Mary's Aquatic Center." Whoa, coming in hot.
But yes, you did a great job.
All right. Do I clean up after myself?
I don't know.
See, you were running around there yesterday.
Yeah,
you got a lot going on.
I was pretty busy.
Yeah, you were like, I gotta go get this. I gotta go get that.
I have to come in this morning and get inspect your work areas and see if they're cleaned properly before you act.
Ability to complete tasks.
I think you did a pretty good job. What we put you to?
I put some chemicals in the pool at one point. Are there any areas that need improvement? This is always my favorite topic.
I don't think so. You got to do you, Todd, and it's people got to take what they get, right?
Right.
So I would say you did a good job. Maybe just get there a couple minutes earlier, jump the line.
I didn't know. And by the way, there are people that it's kind of funny. I used to be one of these guys, but I'm not anymore. You'll notice I parked out in the parking lot, but there are people that feel like they're entitled, where they get to park under the tree, in areas that really aren't part of the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of cracks me. I almost said something to someone, and I was like, "Oh, you're special. You get to park over there," but I didn't.
Every blade of grass, every piece of gravel, they'll park wherever they want. Yeah, the parking lot's really neat.
Well, yeah, but there were hundreds of spaces, and people still just pulled up under, because they don't want to walk. And I'm just like, come on.
We do got to work on your uniform a little bit. Maybe get the beach body ready so you can,
take my shirt off.
Take the shirt off.
I didn't want to scare anybody yesterday, so I kept my shirt on. Not that I think I'm really out of shape. It was just I don't have a tan in that part of my body, and I just didn't want to blind anybody. That was my main concern about keeping my shirt on yesterday. Here's the thing. So usually when I go to these, I get a uniform, like a t-shirt. So he confiscated everything he gave me yesterday. He took back the lifeguard shorts and he took back the work shirt. So I was just kind of, I felt like I was quitting today when I had to bring my uniform in.
We got this uniform. We got to turn them in.
Oh, wait a minute. You rent?
Yeah, there's a company that outfits us with shirts and pants and shorts.
No way.
Yeah.
So wait, all the shorts that these kids wear, those are all rented and stuff like that?
Not all the guest service shorts, all the blue shirts.
Oh, wow.
Things like that. It's a company called Universe that comes in. They'll launder it for you. You can just throw your stuff.
Oh, literally every week?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they do mats, soap dispensers. I mean, kind of everything. They take care of a lot of
Can I get a mat made with my name on it?
Yeah, the custom City of St. Mary's maps.
The mats
that are out there actually.
All right, I might have to get some information. All right, so you had to give me an overall grade yesterday for the Take Talk Tuesday at the St. Mary's Aquatic Center. What would it be? And don't hold back.
I'm gonna give you an A minus.
An A minus?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Get you the minus for the one scared guest.
Go for that. Well, and it's just like, wow. It's just like, I'm just wondering if they're not used to being greeted when they go out. I mean, I'm like a Walmart greeter everywhere I go.
Yeah, I just don't think she was ready for anybody to be cheery to her at that point.
It was noon, lady. What were you doing out there? All right, we're going. It's a real job. He runs the St. Mary's Aquatic Center, and he's done that for the last I don't know 8 months now. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the party, pal. What a job. I mean, how cool is that? Now, do you ever just jump in the water?
Usually not for fun. Sometimes to scrub the tile or something like that.
Oh, really? It's all work and no play for you?
Most of the time. If I have the time to jump in the water, I'm usually trying to wrap up and get out of there.
All right. I got to spend some quality time with some of your front-end staff yesterday, some of your managers, supervisors, and some of your lifeguards. And so, and I always like to, it's like, so, what are some fears? What are some things that you want? All right, so the entire staff, and this was kind of a collective thing, would like to be able to jump in the water at any time throughout the day because of the heat. It would be very refreshing. Not just the lifeguards, but all of the staff. Can we work on that?
Yeah,
You're in charge.
I mean, we don't necessarily have. They got a break. They can bring swim trunks. There's changing area.
So there's no policy? Oh, no, they just can't just jump in and jump out?
They can't just jump in and then run right back in and start making sandwiches and then.
Oh, come on. We do that at home.
I'll work on it. We'll see what we can do.
All right. And there's a few public service messages that we'd like to put out there. This isn't necessarily from you, so I don't want to put you on the spot, and I don't know if you're aware of what I'm about to say, but listen, ladies and gentlemen, but mostly the ladies, listen, we understand that your kids need to eat, and then maybe you come to the pool or the water park with babies, but breastfeeding children in the lazy river, probably not the best place, and it's happened, I'm told. And then diaper changing on the picnic tables. Listen, we know you got to change, but on the picnic tables where people are eating, probably not the best place for that. And then this is also not a nude beach, so please keep your kids in bathing suits and appropriate areas covered. I've heard that maybe kids are running around naked sometimes. Let's see what else. By the way, I would actually love to work there because I hear that like lifeguards, they get a break every hour.
They do get frequent breaks. They're out in the sun all day long.
Yeah.
So we try and rotate them.
But a break every hour? I love that. Now, I only work 3 hours a day, maybe 3.5. So this is why they do the Take Todd Tuesday, because, people here don't think they want to put me to work. So, by the way, if you're listening and you want to put me to work, I come out to your business or your organization for free. I do eat you out of the house, and I will also steal a T-shirt or something like that. But, I do have some fun. Oh, and by the way, we need to put a sign in the front of the park, if that's possible. We have sign companies here, don't we? Or we could make one.
Sure.
And the sign needs to say "No Karens Allowed." Oh my gosh. All right, let me tell you something. I witnessed so many Karens yesterday. It was ridiculous. It really was. And it wasn't just women, okay? I'm calling dudes Karens too. It's amazing what the people complain about. And announcements are made, and it's also interesting that people want something for nothing. They're going to complain until you give them something, and it's just like you guys. It's not an easy job. I will tell you that right now. And it's nothing you guys told me. I witnessed this for myself. So yeah, listen, Karens, keep it in check. It's just listen, life isn't perfect. You're going to run into things, and things do happen. We did have a little accident in the lazy river yesterday. We had to kick everybody out.
Code brown.
We had a code brown. Luckily, it was a solid code brown, not a running code brown.
Yes.
So we only had to close for about a half hour, 40 minutes. But that gave me an opportunity to put some acid in the water. So that was kind of fun. And I didn't spill on any of my clothes or my hands. So that was kind of cool.
Right.
So that was a lot of fun. But then, so I'm just trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to bring up. I don't think so. But just a big thank you again for having me out there and letting me kind of have some fun yesterday.
Yeah,
as you can tell, I got a little color.
Yeah.
I didn't wear any sunscreen because I wasn't sure how long I was going to be outside. I was outside a long time, but I also needed a tan. I have I'm not Casper white, but I'm pretty light complected.
Well, we didn't give you your hourly break, so probably.
Oh, that is true.
a little bit.
Although, I don't see a lot of strenuous work going on at the St. Mary's Aquatic Center. So these kids have it pretty easy.
What
By
the
way,
fuck?
a great group of kids. I'm going to mention them again. There was Brandon or Braden, Harley, Jace, two Jaces. There's KK, Madison, Liberty, Dylan, Maddie, Emma Lee, and Emma. Old man Dave. Old man Dave. He's like I think he's like 50 something, and now he's a lifeguard.
Retired.
I love it.
Lifeguard.
He moved down here in the last year and a half, and he's he's a lifeguard. I love that. So so you're saying there's a chance for me, or
There's a chance.
you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
We had Daniel. He was awesome. Taylor, Aiden, John, and of course yourself, Donovan. Thank you so much for having me out there yesterday.
Yeah, thank you for coming. And, we're obviously missing a lot of employees off that list. My assistant, Carrie, is probably the reason that we have a lot of those good kids.
Carrie had yesterday off. Okay, so listen, you weren't there, Carrie. I don't know anything about you, Carrie. I'm just kidding. Everybody talked very highly of Carrie yesterday. So hopefully I get to meet her.
Couldn't do it without her.
One day soon. Anybody else you want to mention?
Well,
You don't want to do some sucking up to the city of St. Mary's?
Everybody at the city's great. I mean, you mentioned working with the public, you got to have pretty thick skin.
Oh, you do.
But the people that work for the city of St. Mary's are great and understanding, and they haven't fired me yet for getting complaints.
Oh, and you guys
I'm
had,
still there.
and here's the craziest thing, because they were all talking about it this past Sunday. Because you guys have a capacity of what, like 550?
560.
Something like that. So you got capacity. You had 100 people in line, and this was before what, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah, we were at capacity about 2.
Crazy. So yes, listen, if you want to partake at the St. Mary's Aquatic Center this summer, you're going to want to get there early. So is there any way, can you make reservations or no? Not really.
No, you just have to be there. But that is sage advice, because if it's a really nice day
And it's hot.
there's a chance that it's going to be.
You could be waiting out front for a while. So real quick before I let you go, let's talk about, because I heard a lot of people were renting like cabanas, and you can do parties there, and you can actually shut down the park and have like evening parties there. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we do have, just during normal hours, we have birthday party packages where you can rent a pavilion for 2 hours. It includes 8 tickets admission, and then you can bring in cake or cupcakes, ice cream for the birthday party. You're also assigned a party pal that will come out and, help take orders.
A
and things
party
like that.
pal.
Yeah.
So like you're a little, someone to kind of organize things for you.
Yep.
Fantastic. And then what about this after hours stuff?
So the after hours rentals are from like 6:30 to 8:30. You generally do need to reserve those far in advance. Some groups will reserve a year ahead to get prime spots.
So people do that all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're booked until I think the back half of August. We have some private rentals still available.
Wow.
Monday through Thursday. All Friday, Saturday, and Sundays were booked before the season even started.
And what's the best way to book the parties, the rentals, and all of that stuff?
So just calling us at our the main number at St. Mary's Aquatic Center. I believe it's 312-673-8118. You can reach out to us on Facebook. You can email us at funsmac.com, I believe is the email address, but you want to confirm that on our website. So anyway, you can get a hold of us. We're generally pretty good about checking messages, checking Facebook.
And you can always stop by.
Yeah.
And if I'm working the front desk, I will scare the living bejeebers out of you.
Yeah, they bring you in just to work the front desk.
Thank you again. Donovan with the St. Mary's Aquatic Center had a great time yesterday.
Awesome.
Good job, Donovan.
Appreciate you. All right. Are you ready, Alistair? Almost A-list.